Hey guys, welcome to another session from OnlineMoneyBee.com. In this session, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at how to set up Bing Ads campaigns with ad extensions. If you are wondering what exactly is ad extensions and why do you need ad extensions and how do you create ad extensions, stick on with me as we go into all the details about ad extensions, which in short can help you to build effective ads, attract more customers, and be authoritative with your ads. All these things are actually going to help you to drive more CTR at no extra cost to you at all, unless someone clicks on these ad extensions and get to your page. Okay, so stick on with me and we'll go ahead and discuss all these details one after the other. And if you're just getting started with Bing Ads, we do have another video which explains how to set up a basic Bing Ads PPC campaign using an offer from ClickBank or an offer from PRFly. You can check out that video for more information. But in order to get started with these ad extensions, you need to have a campaign that is working. So check out that video in case if you're just getting started. I'll try to leave the link in the description below so that it is handy for you. And if you're coming here for the first time, please do hit on subscribe so that you will be notified about any upcoming videos with help of YouTube. And if you like the video, feel free to hit on like. And if you feel that this video is helpful to someone else, feel free to go ahead and share it across. So let's actually get started by understanding what are these ad extensions. So if you have ever observed the search results on Bing.com, you might have realized that not every ad gets the same ad space. Now, even though we all have the same restrictions in terms of adding the titles, like title 1, title 2 with the restricted lengths and the ad descriptions, you can still see some of these ads are actually showing extra links to their pages or maybe an extra description that they would like to be able to highlight about their products, or even sometimes a mobile number through which you can actually call the clients directly from the search results. Some of them even show the directions to their offices right on the search screen. These are all the little snippets that come along with your ad and are called as ad extensions. So to give you an example, let me take you to some of the search results so that you can understand it more clearer. So these search results that you are seeing here look like any other normal ads, but if you have observed, some of these have got 3 lines of text here and some of them have just used a single line. But if you observe these things, these are little ad snippets. We'll talk about what are these exact ad extensions, but these are all the ad extensions that I'm talking about. Now let me take you to another example where you can see the links to their pages. You can see here, right? These are extra links, and some of these has actually got price extensions and some of these has actually got links to their different pages within the website. And you can also see some other ads which gives a little more description. You see how much space this particular ad has taken. Now there are only 3 ads in this, but you see the amount of ad space that this particular vendor or client was able to get. So these are all the little ad extensions that you can add along with your main ad. Now there are some restrictions, but we will talk about all of these things later. But adding all these things is pretty easier. Now let me go back to the deck and we will continue what we are discussing. So now you understood what exactly is an ad extension, right? So these ad extensions will definitely help you on a longer run in order to help you to increase the conversion rates or increase the click-through rates. As long as you convey more information and be authoritative in your space, you will be able to take the benefits of your ad positions and also get more conversions or the CTR. And it's exactly what we are discussing here, why we should use Bing ad extensions. You have seen all the examples that I have shown, and when we go through the each and every ad extension, you will understand the purpose of each of those things in more better way. But when we go to the actual Bing Ads platform and we actually see how we are adding these, you may also understand it in more clearer way as we go through some of these samples. Okay. But in short, these are the benefits that you get when you add your extension. You can increase the visibility, you can actually convey more message, and you can drive your audience to take action by giving extra options. And you will be able to showcase yourself as an authoritative figure by conveying more messages from rest of the others. And also you have a better screen area occupied within the search results, which also can enhance your CTR overall and which could lead to the conversions. I'm not saying it will definitely, but it does help you to have that authoritativeness within your space. Now that we know why we need to use ad extensions, let's understand what are all the different types of Bing ad extensions that we have. The first and foremost is the Sitelink extensions. Now, within the Sitelink extensions, there are two types. One is called the Sitelink extensions and the other one is called enhanced Sitelink extensions. We have seen an example a few minutes back, but I do have a couple of screenshots which explains you what is the major difference between these both. But they do allow you to add extra pages to your ad. And then callout extensions. These extensions will actually help you to call out any specific services that you do or anything that you wanted to stand out and call out as part of your ad. And structured snippets. These are similar to callout extensions, but these do come up with a specified set of predefined categories. So you can probably say plans, services, deals, or something like that. We can see more details when we actually go to the creation of the ad. And then image extensions. As the name suggests, you can actually display the image. And call extensions are the ones which allow you to click on the phone number so that you can actually dial from there. You can see more of these things on mobiles. That is easier to take as an example and also as a beneficial thing. And location extensions, these are typically available on desktops and as well as mobiles. These extensions will allow you to display the address of your services in case if you wish to. And app extensions, these kind of extensions will actually help you to install an app, so you can actually give the link to your app in case if you're promoting anything right within the ad, and users can actually download the app from there itself. And you also have review extensions which are actually typically provided by the third party websites. So if you have any good reviews about your website that you're promoting from a different website, you can actually use them in your ad. And price extensions, these are the new extensions that Bing just started. You can basically promote multiple variants of your product within the same ad, and also you can define what are the price ranges for different services or products that you have. Now let's take a look at each of these samples. So as you can see here, the first thing is the site link extensions. So observe the difference between this and this one. If you just have only the links displayed here, they are called site links. And if you have something more along with the links, when I say more, I mean the description. When you have more description, you will be seeing the enhanced site link extensions. And adding these both is not a big deal. If you add the description, it'll come up as enhanced. And if you do not add the description, then they would come up as site link extensions. We can discuss more when we get to the creation part just in a few seconds. And then structured snippet extensions. As you can see here, they have a service catalog. So all these things are being defined for a particular, they call it as heading or header. So we can see again as part of the ad creation, but this is what it is. And then you have callout extensions, which again you can see as an individual or independent callouts that they have, basically the services that they are providing or anything that they wanted to call out explicitly. You do have those things again here also in case if you observed just above the box. So some of these extensions can be clubbed together. When I say clubbed together, when you create all these ad extensions as much as possible, some of them can be displayed together by Bing ads. They will be able to take care of what can be shown. So there is nothing that you need to worry about. And let's see some more examples. Address or local extensions. When we called it as local extensions, but pretty much they are showing the address as you can see here. So this is an ad put up by firm. So you can see that their address is being shown here. And at the same time, if you see this similar ad on mobile, you can see that there is a call extension here. You can see these things on your desktop also, but I was able to find these things easily on mobile over the desktop search. So I was trying to just get you an example here. And you can also see review extensions. As you can see here that there is an review for this particular website. And you can see price extensions. Within the ad itself, they're actually showing what are the different services that they are offering. So there are a few more extensions that we were not able to find an example for, but pretty much these are the ones that you can see as different types of extensions that are being used by different advertisers. Okay, Now that we have actually seen the examples, let's actually get into the actual setup of the ad extensions on the Bing Ads platform. So let me log in into my account and I will start showing you how to add these for an affiliate offer that we are promoting from ClickBank. So right now we are actually logged into the Bing Ads campaigns account. Okay. So as you can see here, I have already clicked on this particular tab called Ad Extensions. So once you click here, you can see what are the different types of extensions that you can use or view and at what level. So you have three different levels: account level, campaign level, and ad group level. So basically whatever you add at account level can be made applicable at campaign level or ad group level. Or if you want to add only at campaign level, you can do that as well. As you can see here, these are all the individual campaign level extensions that we have added for our offers. And you can also do it at ad group level if you want to. And let's get started with the account level. So what you can see here is you have an option to choose whatever Sitelink extension that we are discussing here, and then click on create ad extension. Again, as I said, if you already have ad extensions, you would end up seeing all those information here, and you can actually start selecting whatever is needed for you. And if you do not want this one to be applicable, you would click here, not here. If you click here, it will delete the extension. So let's click on deselect for now so that we can see how to get started from the scratch. So as you scroll down, you can see here add new Sitelink extension button. So once you click on that, you will have this pop-up. So as we discussed a few minutes back, Sitelink extensions can be done in two ways: the regular Sitelink extensions where you will see only the link, and the other one is enhanced Sitelink extensions. So if you add your description for this particular text that you are adding here, then it would be showing up as an enhanced Sitelink extension, as you are seeing here. So if you're just trying these out, don't worry much about these things, but go ahead and add the description. Though it's optional, it is helpful. When your ad is served on the top position, you might be able to convey more message. And Sitelink extensions in itself will actually help you to promote different offers or different pages from your website, depending on the way how you are structuring your campaign and your website. So in this case, I am using Ted's Woodworking as one of the examples in my campaign. And let me show you one of the Sitelink extension that I wanted to add. Okay. So let's say that I wanted to give free downloadable plans. So I already have something called get free wood plans. Let's say download sample plans right away. Okay, just for the sake of it. Okay, and here I'll give a detailed explanation about this particular download. Get a sample of plans before you make a purchase and test them. Okay, I'm just giving as an example. Now what you can do is you can choose as a mobile level or non-mobile. I'm just choosing non-mobile because this offer is not something that I would expect to get more conversions on mobile side. So I'm just choosing non-mobile, and it's up to you. In case if you wish to choose mobile, it's totally up to you. Now you can come here and give the final URL. So in the way how I am doing this campaign, I'm actually using my own website in order to do the promotions. So I'm actually going to refer to the page which actually contains this particular offer details. So let me put the website name here, woodworkplanet.com. So planet.com/download free plans. I'm just giving the random name here, okay? But you are getting pretty much what I'm trying to convey here. Now, if you would like to have tracking enabled, you can definitely do this. Now, if you are using a direct linking offer, make sure that you are having the same domain as your primary offer and the same website for which you are actually trying to promote. You shouldn't be using different websites or different offers within the same campaign or ad if you're actually trying to do the direct linking here. So be cautious about that. Make sure you go through the rules and policies of these particular ad extensions so that you are not getting into any of the disapprovals or anything like that. Okay, so you can add your tracking templates if you have anything, and once you are done with that, you can actually schedule these particular ad extensions display. So if you do not want to have any restrictions, you can just ignore this, or you can actually put 00 to 12, whatever it is, up to you, and then you will click on save. Once you click on save, what will happen is this particular ad extensions will be submitted for review, and it's generally available within a business day or so, and then it will be available for your ad. So simply click on save. Let's see, something is not correct. Link text must be 25 characters or less if description is added. Okay, so we will just go ahead and change that and then click on save. Now you can see this is defaultly added into this particular section because we just created it at account level. So once we are done with that, we'll click on save. I will go ahead and delete it later, but let me click on save. The page that I used there is a random page, so I have to delete it later. So once you have this here, you can actually see what are all the different ad extensions that are applicable for you at your account level. As I said, for campaign level, you can see that these are all the different campaigns that I have, and these are all the impressions and information that I can see from here. So in the same way, you will have at ad group level. Now, when you are done with this, that is all you need to worry about. Once you are done with this edition, these will go to the review, and once the review is approved, it's pretty much automated from there onwards. Now, in the same way, you can actually add other extensions like callout extensions. Now, let's again see how it'll work. Again, as you can see, I already have some of the callout extensions, so you are seeing all of this information here, but these are all from different campaigns that I have run. So let's try to click on one of the new callout extensions. So as you can see here, there is no huge set of information that is needed to input for callout extensions. All you need to do is just keep on adding what you wanted to give out as a new callout. So as you can see, as an example here, free lifetime updates, free monthly plans. Now you can say get a plan per month, or get a free plan per month, and then you will click on save. You see that it's added. It's as simple as that. Now there is no huge thought process that you need to put in order to add these things. We'll go to the structured snippet extensions where you need to think a little and which is more organized in a way. Now, if you do not want to have this, you can actually delete it from here, or you can actually edit it from here. It's the same way for Sitelink extensions also. We have not gone through that, but it's exactly the same way. But I'm going to leave it for now, and I'll click on save just to continue the process. Again, you can see all this information here at account level. Now let's go ahead and try to add structured snippets, because this is the other easy thing and the one that we used. Again, you can see here we have some things for our campaign level, and we have nothing at account level. So let's try to go ahead and add at account level. As you can see, these are all the different structured snippets that we have used for our campaign. So let's go ahead and again use the same approach. Click on this button and you'll be able to come here. So the only change between callouts versus structured snippets is, as you can see, the header section or the header area, you have predefined sets. I don't think they are going to validate automatically for whatever you add here, but when it goes for a review, that's when your ad might or extension might get disapproved if you're using something irrelevant to the header that you are choosing. So if you want to just convey different models, you can actually do that. So in my case, I'm using a woodworking plans offer, right? So I can say furniture plans, outdoor plans, shed plans, or I can keep adding whatever I want, like barn plans, whatever I want. I can just again do the selection at any particular interval, or I can just leave them as is, and I'll click on save. So once I click on save, again, you can do edit, or you can delete, or you can just leave it as is. So you'll click on save. And once you are done with this, you are pretty much done with all the information that you needed to put in there. And now if you want to look at other extensions, it's exactly the same, like call extensions. You can see that again we are following the same approach. You wanted to select the campaign that you have to add these call extensions to. So let me choose something like injury lawyers for time being. And once you select the campaign, you're going to pretty much choose the country where you're actually promoting this offer, and you're going to give the phone number. You have more abilities here like call tracking and any other stuff that you can do to track these particular phone calls that are getting originated from the Bing search engine. And the process is again the same, so you can review all these things by yourself and click on save. I'm not going to add anything just because I do not have a phone number for this particular offer. Okay, I'll click on cancel, and I'm again canceling it. And then you can add anything that you wanted pretty much that is available over here. You can actually go through the policies by clicking the link in the description below, so that you can understand in detail what are all the different do's and don'ts that you can actually follow when you're actually trying to create these particular ad extensions. Again, you can click on create review extensions. As I said, we do not have anything that we have actually used for, so we'll go ahead and start seeing it. So you can see that you can use a paraphrased review, or you can use an exact quote of your review. So you will be adding all the information like what is the exact review that you got and what is the source of this particular review. So you need to go through the policies, guys. Again, I'm repeating it again and again. The reason because your ad extensions might get disapproved based on the way that you are actually creating this. So follow those policies so that you are not getting into any trouble, and you will be able to save, and then you can use it at a later time. Okay, I'm just not going to add anything here, and then I'm canceling it again here, and the options goes exactly the same way. Before I move on, let me tell you about one other extension. So click on create ad extension. As you can see, I already have an image here, but if you click on create new image extension, one thing that you need to observe is you need to give some information about your image, but also the main concern here is when you're uploading new images, you need to make sure that they follow a certain size. So, and they follow this particular ratio. So in order to do these things, it might not be easy for everyone, and especially if you are trying to use ClickBank offers or any of these affiliate networks offers and trying to run these image campaigns. The problem is not all the banners that you get from every offer is actually within this particular ratios. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You can actually use these free tools that are available online and actually download the banner from the ClickBank or any of these affiliate networks, upload these banners into this particular website, and choose the ratios that you would like to get, and then you can actually start using those in your campaigns. The concern here is if you're not following these ratios, your ads wouldn't be showing appropriate images when they are being served across different platforms. So that's the reason it is important. And I'm going to leave the link that I used in the description below so that you can actually make use of it in case if you wanted to use these image ad extensions. Again, as you can see here, once you choose this, they're going to show you how it's going to appear in various offers that or locations when this particular ad is served. You can also click this and see how this ad is going to be served. Okay, and again you can click on save to save this particular ad, and I'm just canceling it. Now this is exactly the way how you can use. I have actually shown all the extensions that we have used in our campaigns, but in case if you wanted to play, there are other things that we have not used, which is the price extensions, which is the brand new extensions that just came into the market as on the time of this particular video, and the other one is location extensions, and these are majorly applicable for local events or any deals that you are promoting at the local areas or whatever it is. So we have not used either of these. Of course, app extensions is other thing that we have not used by ourselves. So you can actually try out these things if any of the offers that you are promoting are applicable for these particular ad extensions. If they are not, don't try to even spend time on these things. So one other thing I wanted to cover here is whatever extensions that we have added so far, we have added them at account level. So if we want to use them at the campaign level, all you can do is go into these ad extensions and tag it to a particular campaign. You can do this by simply choosing the ad extension that you wanted to work with and click on campaign. And once you come to the campaign, again click on create ad extension, and then you choose whatever campaign that you wanted to use this with. I'll just use this as an example for here, though I am not using it right now. And once you come here, you can pretty much choose any extension that you would like to use this with, and then click on save. Now what will happen is this particular campaign will be assigned with this particular ad extension that you just created. So it's as simple as that. So you can choose what kind of extensions or what level of extensions that you'd like to add when you are actually adding them. It's preferable to use the campaign level if you have multiple campaigns, so that way it might be easier for you to maintain your extensions at individual campaign level. And also at ad group level, if you wanted to use anything that we just added, all you need to do is create ad extension, again select the ad group that you wanted to choose this particular ad with, and then once you have that ad group added, you can come here and pretty much save it after you choose whatever you wish to use with this particular ad group. And once you click on save, you will be able to see. So just like this. So once you're done with your additions, in case if you do not wish to use this one, what you can simply do is come here and click on select this particular ad extension and click on edit and delete association. So when you click on OK, this association is removed. And it's exactly the same way at campaign level as well. So once you come here, let's say for example, this is the one that we just added, right? Let me see if there is anything. Yeah, we have two of them. So I select both of them and I click on edit and I say delete association, and they are gone now from this particular campaign. So this is how you can actually keep adding your ad extensions and removing them as per your needs. If they are converting, or if you want to edit, you can simply go ahead and start editing them as needed. Okay, so now we are done seeing how to add these extensions, but how would you actually track the performance of these extensions? So what you can do is you can click on the reports and go to the actual report section. Let me open it in a new window. As you can see here, you're in the report section. Now once you come here, you have a special report here called ad extensions. When you click on these ad extensions reports, you can see that there are 4 different types of reports that you can pull in. You can pull in a report based on the ad extensions by keywords, or an ad extension by ad, or at the complete details of your ad extensions and call forwarding details in case if you're using that call extensions. So you can see here all the details what you can get with each of these types of reports. Let me show you a downloaded report as an example, and you can understand how to do this analysis of your ad performance and how many times your ad is being shown with an extension and how well your campaigns are being performed. Okay, let me show you the downloaded sample that we just got for one of the campaigns that we have run in the past. So here is a sample of the report that we have actually generated for one of the campaigns that we have used. So depending on the nature of the report that you generated, whether it is by hour of the day or within a week or by month or whatever it is, your report details will be differing. But what I really wanted to show you is you can see this information here, that what is the ad extension type name that is served with your ad. So as you can see, we do have some clicks information and impressions information. So let me try to click on uncheck 0. So basically I'm getting only the items that got clicks. And as you can see here, I do have all these Sitelink extensions got clicked when these particular ads got served. So you can understand that your ad got served with an extension these many times with a click. But if you go here and remove this, and if you try to do an extension type here, you can pretty much see how many times your site link has been shown for a particular ad or in a campaign. You see here, these are the number of times your ad extension has been displayed with a particular site link extension. Okay, and the same way you can actually see number of callouts. And for the callouts, you will not have any clicks for sure, because these are not clickable links. Now this is a report called ad extension details. Now let me take you to another report called ad extensions by ad. So you can see here how many times a ad has been served. Now we do have only expanded ads, but in the past it should have been different. But right now we have expanded type ad, and what are the site links that we got here, and what is the click type that got for that particular ad. So as you can see here, we do have the click type, right? If you come here and select site link, you can see how many times your ad got a click on the site link. But if you click on, but if you filter on ad title, you can see how many times your ad title is clicked by your searchers or the visitors. So you can actually get these kind of reports. By looking at this report, I can say a particular site link extension has been working well for me. So I can actually analyze more and get this information and try to optimize my extensions accordingly. Now the other report that we can go ahead and take a look at is add extension by keyword. So as you can see in this case, we are actually seeing the actual keywords that were served or that were used when the ad is served, and also you can get a report of what keyword was used or served or considered by Bing ads when my site link extension is shown. So in order to get this information, let's first try to find out the items that got clicks. So all these are the ones that have actually got a single click at least. Now from this, I will also choose a click type called only site link, because that is what I wanted to understand, which all site links got worked and with what all keywords they got worked with. So now, as you can see here, all these keywords were the ones that were used when one visitor or the searcher has actually clicked on one of my site links. And as you can see on the delivered match type here, you can see that this particular keyword, when used in exact format, my ad was served and the person has actually clicked on the site link instead of on the ad title. So this is the kind of information that you can use in order to understand what are all the different types of keywords that has actually helped you to get more clicks on the site links versus ad titles. Okay. So this way you can actually try to do some analysis and understand what are the ad extensions that are working for you and what are the ad extensions that are not working for you, and you can optimize accordingly. You will also have the bid rate or the CPC if you go and actually start looking at all this information that is available in this particular report. You might need to dig deeper to understand some of this information as you are getting acquainted with all these ad extensions and how they are working and all that information. So now that we are done with the reports, let's actually try to go through the actual pros and cons in detail so that you can understand what are the benefits of using these particular Bing ads and what are the cautions that you need to take when you're using these ad extensions. Okay, so let's get back here. And first, let's discuss with the cons. So as I said, if you are using these in a proper way, there is no negative impact. The only caveat here is that your users might click on the links that are present here extra in your ad, and you might end up getting a click that might not be converting. But that is applicable if you are not using them in the proper way. But otherwise, there is no big deal at all. And other main concern that I have when I'm using these ad extensions is you cannot see the ad preview. You can see the ad preview only for image extensions. That too, they show how your ad is supposed to be showing up in different locations or with different ratios. But other than that, you cannot see how your ad would look like even in the ad preview section. At least we were not able to see that. And then your ad extensions is shown only if your ad is ranking on the higher positions, especially the enhanced site link extensions. They show up only if your ad is in the top 1 to 3 positions. We did observe some of the ads having the callout extensions and the structured snippet extensions even if they are on the bottom of the page, but pretty much rest of the extensions like call extensions or directions, they are available in any other positions. But enhanced site link extensions, they don't typically appear if your ad is ranking lower. So that's something that you need to also consider. And as I said, if you use them incorrect, you will have negative results. But as long as you know how you are using them, you are pretty much covered in all the aspects over there. And the other thing that you can see is, again, if you are using this campaign structure in an improper way, then you might end up losing a sale over a lead conversion. So what I'm trying to say is, on your ad title, if you are trying to send your visitors to a sales page, and if you end up showing your site link extensions to a lead capture page, sometimes you might be losing a sale to that particular lead capture page. So if you are taking care of your email marketing with the proper follow-ups, that might be beneficial, but you might actually end up losing your sale at that particular instance. So if you learn how to tackle these things, then it's not a big deal. But I do see it as a possibility in case if you're not doing it right. Now, that's pretty much about the cons that we could think of. But when it comes to the pros, we could see that there are many benefits that you have by using these ad extensions. The biggest benefit here is increasing targeted CTR. So if you are having an ability to showcase multiple offers or multiple flavors of your product, you would eventually be able to grab higher CTR. That's one of the benefit. And you can place yourself as an authoritative person or website or a vendor or an advertiser by being able to showcase what you have got within your product. Again, as I said, guys, if you do it right, there is no negative impact. And you can actually even use the remarketing strategies at a later time. And even within Sitelink extensions, if you do it right, you can enable remarketing lists and you can create different ad extensions based on the remarketing list. That is another advanced topic of this particular ad extensions. And you can add them once and keep using across the account. As I said, if you are using one website and if you are running a single campaign, or if you have a method to use some generic extensions, you can definitely use all of them by adding them just once at the account level. And you're actually making it easier for your customers by showing the call ability and directions to reach out to your particular services. So that's a good sign actually. And you can also use the call extensions as we just spoke about by using the call button directly from their mobiles. And one other last thing, probably for now, is that you can eventually show multiple offers directly from the ads without waiting for them to get onto your landing page and then showing all those things. So pretty much you can convey most of the information within your ad. As long as your ad is at least performing 1 to 3 levels, you will be able to make a benefit of this particular ad extensions as well. And there could be many more based on the usages that you come up with and the plans that you have in mind with your ad extensions. So give it a try, guys. It doesn't hurt. There are pros and cons in every process. So if you're just getting started, if you do have your own website, and if you have an offer, or if you're in a niche that have multiple offers, and if you're using your own website, it is worth to give a try with your ad extensions and be able to promote multiple offers. Or even if you're using a single direct linking campaign, you can start trying to use multiple angles to promote your ad and stand out whenever your ad is actually performing on the top section, so that you can compete with others in much authoritative way. Okay guys, I hope this video is a little helpful for you. In case if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. And if you like this video, hit on the like button and do subscribe to our channel to get our further videos related to these things. And by the way, if you would like to learn more tips and tricks related to the Bing Ads campaigns and wanted to learn more about online money making, feel free to subscribe to us by clicking the link below, and you will be able to subscribe to our newsletter and keep getting more information related to your Bing Ads or in general about internet marketing. Okay guys, talk to you soon in another video. Thanks for watching this long. Bye for now.